Pizza and bagels are awesome, so let's combine the two. First, take a bagel. I think plain works best, but do whatever you want. And toast it up. I may have slightly over toasted mine, but let's just act like it's lightly toasted. Add a piece of pepperoni to the center so nothing falls through when you're baking it. Now put some sauce on top. I'm using jarred sauce. Tell your Nonna I said I'm sorry. Now shred some cheese and put it right on top of the sauce. Now just add your toppings, and now bake it in the oven. Not long, just until the cheese melts and it looks like that. And that's how I make my pizza bagels. I made a super easy meatball pie and it went like this. I used this for the crust, put it down on a baking sheet, and spread some sauce on top. I have these little mutz pearls I'm going to use. I just break them up and put them all over the pizza. And I'm going to add a little bit of Parm cheese. I took my leftover meatballs and I sliced them thin. And then I just put them on the pizza. Now I'm going to take some ricotta cheese and put some random dollops all over. Now I'm going to add some Italian seasoning to the top and toss it into the oven. Not for long because the crust is pre-baked. So just until the cheese melts and it looks like that. Let it cool slightly before you slice into it. And if you think this loop is cool, you gotta like and follow. Let's make lunch for my husband. Today I'm making him thinly sliced cured pork, 2 slices of aged cheddar cheese in between the finest and freshest Hawaiian bread, natural spring water, thinly sliced potatoes crisped and seasoned with sour cream and onion, an elongated tropical fruit, cream gently pressed in between 2 chocolate wafers. And today's quote is from J.J. Watt that says, "Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day." And that's it. Have a great day. Copycat Dunkin' Donuts wake up wrap. I'm gonna do mine with bacon instead of sausage. Melt some butter in a small pan and add 2 eggs. Season them with salt and pepper, and just when they're almost done, add a teeny tiny tortilla to the top. Flip everything over and put down your cheese. I'm using 2 slices of American. I agree it needs more bacon, but just roll with this for now. Now I'm gonna fold it over and just keep flipping it till it's toasted on both sides. And that's it. What else should I copycat next? I have a pizza bagel hack that's gonna blow your mind. Take a piece of pepperoni and put it right in the middle of the pizza bagel like that. Then when you put your sauce and cheese down, nothing will fall through the hole when you bake it. You have to stop commenting where's the flavor on food you're never gonna taste. The food wasn't made for you, so it's not gonna be seasoned to your exact personal preference. So stop commenting where's the flavor on food you're never gonna taste. Because the flavor is in the food. Take a piece of pepperoni and put it right in the middle of the pizza bagel like that. Then when you put your sauce and cheese down, nothing will fall through the hole when you bake it.
It's time for a fat sandwich, and this one's dedicated to my favorite Jersey girl, Aldentediva. Let's air fry everything going inside the sandwich. Pasta sauce, cheese, and some of that dan-dan. Mix like so. Bread knife time. Butter or mayo that bread. And give it that toasty business. I'm gonna warm up some roast beefs. After it's nice and toasty, let's add some sauce. Like so. Then the roast beef, chicken tender, O'Neill rings, mott sticks, freedom fries, and some American cheese you cut into triangles because you think it looks cool that way. Will it close? With a tiny bit of smushing, yes. Taste test time. I'm getting fat about a second. Any guess what?
Hello, today we're going to be making this mayo sauce from this other TikToker, so let's try it out. She goes by the name of like Aldentediva. I don't know, I forgot how to say, but we're just going to try it. Let's go. For this recipe, you need dill, relish. You can use any relish. You need mayonnaise, garlic powder, and buffalo hot sauce. You can use any hot sauce. I recommend the buffalo version. So get your mayo and scoop reasonable amount. You can add as much as you like, but I'm just going to add this much. And then you're going to squirt your hot sauce into the bowl. You can add as much as you like again. I would just DIY from this point. Not a tiny bit, not too much, but really just your preference again. And then put that relish in there. Put your garlic powder in. Really don't put too much, you can just put that much in there. And then go for the mix. We're now going to go for the taste test, moment of truth. Try a tiny bit of that. That is good.
Hey, come on, don't do that. Don't throw that pickle juice away. We're going to use this. We're going to use this as a chicken brine. Yes, a chicken brine. It's going to be good, and it's going to be juicy, and it's going to be delicious, and you are going to love it if you haven't tried it already. I like to let mine brine overnight, but if you want to leave it in for just a couple hours, that's fine. The first time I posted this, I said Chick-fil-A does their chicken like this, and I'm still confused as to whether they do or don't, but either way, If you haven't tried this yet, you are going to love it, so I hope that you at least give it a try. And let me know if you tried it, how you liked it.
Another shout out to Aldentediva for teaching me never to use a knife with your English muffins. It's a complete game changer using a fork or just your fingers.
First, I pick out whichever mug I'm feeling for that morning. I'm loving this amaretto creamer, by the way. Ugh, I should have done these last night. I make bacon for everybody, made scrambled eggs with cheese for one of my kids, and he also wanted a plate of pickles. I gave it to him. I don't know, kids are weird. My husband said to just make him whatever, so I made him a breakfast burrito, and he likes them toasted, so I did that. I think it came out pretty good. And I made myself a breakfast quesadilla. I didn't do it the cool TikTok way, I just did it like a regular way. By the way, pizza cutters are a great way to cut these. I have to put hot sauce on mine, and I'm urging the TikTok community to try mayo on your eggs if you haven't. Now I'm gonna eat this, and I'll be full and happy, and I'll have a ton of energy to finally finish all the meal prep meals I need to do. Flaming hot homemade macaroni and cheese. Boil your pasta, drain it, and put it back into the pot with butter. Now add some cubed Velveeta, season it with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, maybe because I liked it in the Growth Boys mac and cheese, but I'm never gonna tell. Mix it all together, add about 2 cups of cream, and 4 cheeses of your choice. Doesn't matter really what it is, just give it a good mix. Now add all that goodness to a baking dish. Bake it at 350 for about a half hour. Let's not get caught up in technicalities. They did not have the Cheetos, so I used the Doritos. But it's the flaming hot part that really counts, so beat them up till they look like that. Now take your incredibly superior, undefeated macaroni and cheese, add it to a bowl, sprinkle it with your topping, and there you have flaming hot macaroni and cheese. Butterball came out with a Thanksgiving-inspired snack pack. Thanksgiving, Cajun, and teriyaki flavor. Think of it as like a leftovers plate. And you can find it in your grocery store by where they keep the Lunchables. Not a terrible concept, but I don't know if I would try it. What do you guys think? If you haven't seen me bake bacon for the 100th time on TikTok, here it is again. Really quick, how cute is my Campbell's soup mug? Make sure you preheat your oven and lay your bacon down close but not overlapping on a cookie sheet. Bake it however long you like. I usually do between 15 and 20 minutes, but it's up to you. Carefully remove it and let it drain on paper towels. Now just toss out the tin foil or parchment paper, and this is it for cleanup. No splatter, no mess. And then you can just enjoy your perfectly cooked bacon.
Hey kids, nice to eat ya. Are you ready for some Fazbear pizza?
Who's this? Working at the night shift.
I don't know, but I don't think I like him.
He's so cute. I can feel his heart racing. About time we had a brand new plaything.
Another yellow belly balking like a chicken.
Listen, gang, I say that we take it.
Sheep are the worst to shear. Worst to shear. Huh. I just need everyone to know that I celebrated National Cheeseburger Day the right way. It all started when I got a package from Black Hawk Farms with Wagyu beef in it on National Cheeseburger Day. What was I gonna do, not make a burger? So I got a brioche bun, I put down some roasted garlic mayo that I just made super quick. It was really easy. Now I put down this Wagyu beef burger right on top. I went with 2 slices of Asiago cheese for this one. Then I grilled up some onions. Put a whole bunch of those on top. Let me just take a second to admire this. How pretty. Roasted garlic mayo on the top bun, obviously. Now we just close it on up like that. This burger was absolutely incredible. Happy National Cheeseburger Day, everybody. I hope everyone ate something super delicious today.
Alright, Aldentediva, this is when I want you to do it. So you score your meat and then you put your rub on there. I have a rub recipe coming next. Then what we want to do is wash all that rub off the skin part. Then just hit it lightly with a meat mallet on the sharp side. Or you can use a toothpick, it just takes longer. And then make like a tin foil container and then add a bunch of salt. Make sure it's coarse salt. And then what you want to do is let it sit overnight and then put it on the barbecue at 350 for about an hour. Take it off, take the salt off, brush the salt off, pat it dry, and then put it on the barbecue at 450 for about 30 minutes and then cut it and there you go.
This is what a bacon, egg, and cheese at a New Jersey deli looks like. Let's just focus on this bagel for a second, though. This is a whole wheat everything bagel, and it's absolutely beautiful. Just like pizza, we really take a lot of pride in our bagels here. And look how cute this little mini bagel is. If you know what I'm about to do with all this stuff, then you officially made it to cleaning TikTok. And you know that that's going to turn into this really soon. I know, I'm grossed out too. First, I'm going to put in some OxyClean, then some washing soap. Oh, that's too much. And some borax. I definitely think that's too much. Then go in my seemingly clean, or what I thought was clean, couch cushions. And this is what happened literally 30 seconds after putting them in here. I haven't let these sit. This is right out of the gate. This is what came out. Now I'm going to let these sit in here for 24 hours. This is after 24 hours. I think it's pretty much the same. It probably is more disgusting, but just to me, it all looks just like a murky mess. This is a pretty new couch too. I haven't even had it that long. Now I'm just gonna keep rinsing it till the water runs clear. I just put them outside to dry in the sun. I'm afraid they're gonna shrink in the dryer. And this is what I gotta deal with while I wait for it to dry. But I'll let you know what they look like when they do dry. I wanna do a very quick story time about the first time I tried to order pizza out of state. And it turned out so embarrassing. So the year is 2000. I'm a freshman at Johnson & Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island. I just moved into my dorm. I unpacked everything all that day. I was exhausted, so I figured let me order pizza for dinner. Quick, easy, simple, and delicious. So I called the local pizza place. Guy answers the phone. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? Fine. I'd like to order 1 large pie. I'm sorry, what? I'd like to order 1 large pie. Silence on the other end. Hello? I'm sorry, ma'am, what? I'd like to order 1 large pie. I'm sorry, ma'am. You've called the wrong place. This is a pizza place. It's not a bakery. And that is the first time I realized that not every single person calls a pizza a pie. I made such a good salad that I just need you guys to know about. First, I cut up some chicken and I seasoned it with my friend Chuck's California Cajun seasoning. Then I crumbled up some fresh blue cheese. Blue cheese is just the best cheese ever. Then I took a really ripe and pretty pear, cut that up and added it to the salad. Then I just added the chicken in, some creamy balsamic vinegar dressing, and that's it. It was simple but delicious. People ask me all the time what my favorite jarred sauce is, and I don't use it often, but when I do, this is what I use. It's called Rayo's. You can find it at basically any grocery store, and to me, it's the best.